What is up, YouTube? It's Rambler Cards 88 here. This is my first attempt at a video of ripping packs. Seen a lot of guys do it on YouTube. I really like what they're doing. And so I decided to make my own Instagram and YouTube. I'll try it myself. So, Rambler Cards 88. I appreciate you watching. If you want to take a second and hit the like and subscribe button, that'd really help me out. Since I'm just starting out, I don't know really how this is going to happen. Especially with my dog barking in the middle of things, and I think they're cutting down some trees next door, so hopefully it works okay. Didn't really have any new packs out today, being early August. Also kind of taking my time making some money. The wife and I had COVID-19 scares, so we're all healthy, better from that. So back to ripping packs and carrying on. But today I went down to the LCS and hit my buddies up at PTP in Newport, Oregon, and they set me up with some old school stuff. I like ripping cards, basically anything. Now I'll even buy a box without even knowing who to look for in the year. So, but in 91 score football, junk wax era, there's really only a couple cards. We are looking for Brett Farve rookies. So, let's take a stab at it. We're just going to rip kind of quick. Nobody's really going to know any of these old guys, so we're looking for big names. It's simple. You know, Emmett Smith, Barry Sanders. Hey, this box is pretty pristine. I mean, everything... You couldn't ask for a better box at this age. It's almost as old as I am. Actually, just about the same age. So, like I said, we're looking for Favre rookies. Bo Jackson. Hey, well, I say you kind of just set aside all the names you know, and it's nice when you see some good cards. There's a little nick on the corner there. But, I mean, you kind of just get what you can get. Some of these old bad boys, since the card industry is kind of booming again, probably be worth quite a bit. My guess is send them in, get them graded, hang on to them for a long time, and all of a sudden you got a 30-year-old card that turns 40, 50 years old, and nobody has one that's in good condition because they just trashed them. So, yeah, Bo Jackson. Anyways, really excited about a gold standard coming out soon. A lot of people knocked it last year. Since I'm getting back into the card game, you know, since I was a little kid, I kind of been out of it. They treated me well with gold standard last year. I ended up having my local LCS at PTP pull a gold standard Joey Bosa Nike Swoosh 101, and I, as you can see by the Justin Herbert, Phillip Rivers 101, and Drew Brees rookie, that I am a lifelong diehard Charger fan. Not many of us out there anymore, but you know, we got to stick together. So hopefully you guys don't hate on me for that. I'm sure I'll see some stuff in the comments, probably from some Raider fans or Bronco fans or Chiefs. Kind of hard to compete with the Chiefs right now, but anyway, definitely looking forward to that gold standard stuff. I would really like to get one of these rookie quarterbacks in a uni. It'd be nice. I seen that Luminance had some, what do they call them? The pen pals with the guys in the unis. But, you know, with no preseason, I'd imagine it's not going to be as many uni cards out there right away. Probably take a little bit to get pictures of these guys in action. You know, hope we get to see a season. That'd be nice. A little worried about that with all these players deciding that they don't, you know, they want to sit out, which is understandable. I mean, you got family, and that's a concern. You know. Oh, had something fall off the table. Oh well. It's not mine. Anyways, like I said, I'm just getting started out, so I'll probably change my table up quite a bit and move areas. I hope that these guys cutting down this tree isn't making too much noise, or else this whole video could be maybe discarded. But well, that's why we're trying it out, and hopefully I can leave this video saying I got that Farve rookie. Fred Marion. I remember there's a crazy card with Fred Marion in Pro Set, and it's actually one of the ones you're looking for in old Pro Set. I think it's 1990 or something. But the belt of the guy who is going to tackle him, running a lot. The belt of the guy that was going to tackle him is kind of sticking out in a very phallic looking way. And so what they did is they went through and they edited that out of the cards after a little while. But if you got one of those early ones with that belt showing in the card, I guess you can make a little penny off of it. So, you know, I mean, that's kind of the name of the game, right? You're either, hey, who is that there? Shane Collin? No, not who I thought it was. That's God, that guy kind of looks... Maybe I'm crazy. Looks familiar, man. So, let's see. Today is Thursday, and let's see. The NFL just announced today that the Raiders, the Jets, the Giants, and unfortunately my Eagles, which is another team I really like, will not be allowing fans at their games. So, what does that mean? We're going to end up with some pretty interesting games, you know, in those places with no fans. I come from, you know, I'm a fan of a team that doesn't have fans going to their games. You know, there's a lot of reasons for that. Outrageous ticket prices. And you move a team to a city that's always hated them. What do you expect? But, you know, I'm not the Spanos family. There is a little part of me that kind of wishes that somebody else would buy the Chargers and move them back to San Diego or to Portland, Oregon, or something like that. I know a lot of people don't like it when I talk about the Chargers coming to Portland. Old Howie Long. But, you know, when the Chargers were, you know, possibly in the early stages of moving out of San Diego, I understood why. But even though it really hurts, man, it hurts. I was born there, and a lot of people that are fans, you know, they come from the cities, especially cities like that don't. San Diego stands out, but it's greatly overshadowed by all these other great cities in California, kind of like Joe Montana here in San Francisco. But hopefully I'm not babbling too much. I'm probably holding the cards off camera because I haven't been looking. That's why we're practicing, right? But, yeah. Those teams saying that they can't even have a limited number of fans. I understand the health concerns, Jim Harbaugh. That's hilarious. I'd say he was a better coach than a quarterback. It's just going to mean a lot. You know, they're going to lose a ton of revenue. And, you know, so what are the next teams to follow suit? I kind of feel like 4 teams isn't going to be it, you know. Both New York teams. It's kind of shocking. I guess there's still Buffalo, but, you know, that's kind of a ways out of the way. But, yeah, I mean, going to be real interesting. It's right around the corner, too. No preseason. It's real weird. I commission a fantasy football league, and it's just been strange. I got one of my guys, been friends with for a long time. He's in another league, and they decided just to flat out not do it. And so we kind of changed our plans this year. Normally, we have everybody buy in, and another Joe Montaigne. I get Chris Spellman's all over the place. We're gonna just wait and see if they can go 8 games. So I decided to tell everybody this year, hey, if they can go 8 games, then everybody pitch in their money. If they can't go 8 games, oh well. Whoever wins, you won the weird year. But I figure that's fair. There's no preseason, so all these poor undrafted free agents are gonna really have to fight to get their chance. And there's a lot of those guys out there that end up being household names. I mean, I can't stress enough the Antonio Gates is another Charger, and I will constantly babble about Chargers on this channel. I am a homer for the Chargers, without a doubt. But Antonio Gates, man, that guy was a basketball player. He came in, and he didn't have a whole lot of football experience. He made his name as an undrafted free agent. He was starting, I believe, later that rookie year. And I guess it does help when you got guys like Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers that just love tight ends. But, you don't... Bruce Smith. You don't... you don't make more touchdown catches in the NFL for no reason. And had it been just purely based on the draft, the poor guy would have been, we may never heard of him. And another one, Austin Eckler. We just paid that guy some money, not a huge running back contract. I can't remember what it was. But we gave him a 4-year deal because Melvin Gordon went to Denver. And the guy, he played behind Melvin. He played while Melvin was constantly injured. I've never really seen the guy hurt too bad. And for a little guy, that guy can run the ball and catch the ball. Sterling Sharp. But, I know there's a lot of, isn't the Patriots, I believe, have a ton of undrafted free agents that end up being like legitimate guys for them. I don't love Warren Moon. I kind of just gotta keep everything Warren Moon I can find. The leader, Warren Moon. I don't know what it is. I'm not a Titans fan or nothing. I mean, I guess now that Mariota's, done, maybe I can be. I never really cared for that guy, but the Oilers. It's something about those teams that were around when I was a little kid that just aren't around anymore. They're special, Like I covet my Warren Moons and my Sean Kemps and Gary Paytons and stuff. What was it? Earl Campbell. Those teams, because they're not the teams they were back then, they just get forgot about, and it's kind of unfortunate, because it's not like me. Think about the same generation Warren Moon was in. I refer to that as Junior Seau and all those big defensive guys that were in, John Elway and offensive names that were just huge that will always be connected to the Broncos. But this younger group of people that, I don't know if they're just not told or they don't research it or what, but I have met quite a bit of people that do not know what the new current team is for the Oilers or for the Sonics and stuff. It is just crazy. It's like they feel like they just canceled the team and that's it. That was my biggest fear when they decided to move the Chargers. I thought they were just gonna Randall Cunningham. I thought they were going, hey, Barry Sanders. Everything Barry goes into Emmett. There we go. So Barry was a rookie in 90, which I got a box of 90 Pro Set along with this box of score that I am going to open up. I don't know, here soon. Emmett too. Last time I opened a box of 90 Pro Set, I believe. Oh, Barry was a rookie in 89, excuse me. I got an Emmett rookie out of the 90 Pro Set box last time, and it was in pretty good condition. I'm going to send it in for grading and just hang on to it. I don't know. It's I'm hoping they do some crazy football documentary on some old goat like Joe Montana or Jerry Rice or something like that, and then maybe for this junk wax era of football cards, maybe maybe it'll kind of do what happened with basketball cards, along with the Michael Jordan documentary, which was very good, by the way. I've never been a Jordan fan, but you can't help but recognize the man's greatness. I was always a Laker fan, and so I don't know. It's just I chose Magic Johnson and Shaq and Kobe and all that over Michael Jordan. Everybody liked Jordan when I was a kid, and so it was a little just beat into the ground. And then living in Oregon, everybody loved the Blazers, and I actually didn't start liking the Blazers until Damian Lillard. I currently own a Blazer hat, and I actually went to a Blazer game a couple years ago for the first time ever, and supported the Blazers. It was a blast, and they're an awesome basketball team, awesome city to root for sports in. Hockey's super fun up there for minor league hockey in Portland, and so's soccer. Now, soccer is huge in Portland, which always kind of blows my mind. But if you're just looking for sports and they actually have things open, you're in the Northwest, it's not just the Blazers and the Seahawks and the Mariners. You can get away from that and still see some pretty good sports for pretty affordable prices. I know a lot of guys are from back east, and hockey's everywhere, but hockey is not out here. And so when you actually get to go see some people, beat down somebody on the ice, it's worth it, man. It's definitely a blast. Yeah, another Bruce. Pepper Johnson. So I just recently tried my first boombox. I did a football boombox platinum, and that was pretty awesome. I was pretty happy with it. I think I'm going to try Brothers and Cards next, just because, some of the boombox stuff, and I know this is recent, but some of the boombox stuff being, that the prices are jumping all over the place with cards right now, and it seems like everything is double kind of what it was, years past. Come on, a box of Score Hobby football is like $150, and anybody really should be able to go out there and buy that. I know that a lot of people knock the collegiate stuff. I am really into the collegiate stuff. I don't know why. I've just always kind of been attracted to it. My buddy down at PTP pulled this for me in a break. It's pretty sweet. I like Legacy, especially this year, much better than last year. But any rookie RPA auto of a quarterback, even in a college jersey, it's pretty sweet. It's of 99. And so I don't know. I thought that score should be cheaper than Legacy. I mean, Legacy, you're getting all these minis and stuff, which is awesome. I love those minis. But you know, like it just seems like you're not getting rookie patch cards out of Score. You're getting a couple autos, hopefully not base autos, and then you get you know, a ton of inserts, which I like that too, man. I love filling up my card books with inserts and base cards. That's what all these are going to end up doing, probably. And but it's just it's crazy to me to think that Score football is $150, and it's only going to go up. I bet at this point. You know, it's been out for 6 months or something. Maybe less than that. I'm probably wrong on that. But you know, it's hard for me, especially this year with no sports, to not just itch and itch to get some football cards because it's the off season, and I'm wondering who's going to be the next fantasy stud running back or whatnot. You know, is my quarterback actually going to? We drafted a rookie quarterback for the first time in I can't remember 16 years or something like that. We've had Phillip Rivers starting for 14 years without sitting out a game for my Chargers. And so, needless to say, I couldn't help it. I mean, I really have to try to get these autos, but I never got around to buying a box of Score. I entered a few Score breaks. I entered a couple case breaks of Score, which is almost excruciating with the length of time you spend watching those, which hopefully this video isn't just as excruciating. Got an Aikman. I'm loving these old bolts. I have no idea who Billy Joe Tolliver was. But, you know, why? Come on, Panini. Lower your prices. You guys are making a fortune, and hopefully you don't overprint and do what I'm opening right now, overprinted cards that kind of ruin the market. But you know, I can't help it. I gotta get these cards. I really hope I see some cool stuff come out of Gold Standard this week. It'd be really nice. You know, because I was I wasn't very impressed with Luminance, and I was impressed with them last year. I don't know what it was. Maybe I just got lucky. Who knows? You know, but anyways, back to the prices of cards. I'm going to go with Brothers in Cards coming up this month because I want to open some newer stuff. And from all the breaks that I've seen lately, it looks like the Boombox Platinum is awesome. I really like opening stuff from random years, and stuff I've never opened before is always cool. But I also want to open some high-end stuff, man. I usually go to a gaming expo in the fall, or at least the last couple of years I have. And so last year I kind of took a break on card collecting when all the good cards were coming out. So that I could sort of save up to go buy a bunch of, old video game stuff that I should have never got rid of when I was a kid. And, but, unfortunately with COVID and all that, we are having darn near everything canceled this year. So, no gaming expo for me, which is cool. I've been building up my game collection for a while, and it's getting out of hand. So I'm sure the wife doesn't mind me collecting some smaller, more storage-friendly items like cards. And she knows I'm not going to sell the games. I'll sell some cards. But as you can see, I got that sweet little Mario guy in the back there. It's just a tin, but kind of hilarious. Came with a pair of boxers in it. Never expected that. Let's see if we can get that pesky quarterback. I work with a Packer fan, and I bet if he found out that I pulled a rookie Farve, he'd probably be kind of jealous of that. Another Pepper Johnson. My boy Peppa. Nada. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I missed something. I usually go back and kind of thoroughly look through these old cards after I rip them. But, I mean, for a clean looking box, I can't beat it. Got off work a little early today. Come home, rip some old school stuff. Sorry about the glare, guys. Hopefully it's not bad. Like I said, first video. I'll get it squared away. Bill Frolic. Do you think he goes frolicking in the rain? Yeah, maybe. We're getting almost to the bottom of that box. Still have not seen that Farve rookie. So let's see if we can find it. Got a Bruce Smith on the back. Boomer. I don't know. Some of Boomer's opinions. Meh. But yeah, I guess that's what everybody is. Frank Reich. God, how many coaches played in the NFL as a quarterback for like a couple years? Derek Thomas. Brucey. Got that Brucey. That dude was mean. Bruce Smith, man. Haunt your dreams, that guy. He's one of those guys that if anybody coming into the league gets a pro comparison to Bruce Smith of all things, look out, man. That is a game changer kind of guy. Another DT. Another Randall. There's a Thomas. No, I mean Bruce Smith. Whoops. What am I saying? Oh, I wonder if old Bretteth is in here. He might not be. Let's see. We're getting close here. Making a giant mess in old wax package. I don't know what's better. Series 1 or 2. For some reason I thought Series 2 might be better. But, you know, I took what my dude at the card shop had, and I've been staring at these boxes for months every time I go in there. I just love ripping cheap stuff. Because what's better than paying almost no money for cards that are pretty much pristine? I mean, the Emmitt Smith I pulled and the Barry Sanders, those are looking clean, but too bad they're not rookies. I know a lot of high-end card guys probably won't even watch this video, but that's okay. I would. I loved Marion Butts when I was a kid. Man, I made up some joke about how he couldn't get married because he'd already married Marion his Butts. I don't know. You know how kids make up ridiculous jokes. But I don't know, dude. I just love that guy. He kind of flew through the line. And then After him, I believe it was pretty much Natron Means for a few years after that. And let me tell you, if you know who that dude was, they named him right. But, if they're a younger crowd watching this stuff, I kind of doubt you'll recognize a lot of these names except the big guys that are in, the Hall of Fame names. Even some of the Hall of Famers I still pass right by and don't even know. But let's see, I was 2 years old when these cards came out. And I must say, it's pretty cool just to be able to still find awesome condition ones 30 years later. 29 years later. I thought this said Dwight Schrute. Dwight Stone. Speaking of old Bears beats in Battlestar Galactica, my wife was given a Dundee Award, which was pretty rad. I must say, her coworker, I forget who it was. She was pretty awesome though, doing that for her. It's been kind of a weird time lately, so get that out of here. Got my last 2 packs. So yeah, she was really excited when she came home with that. And honestly, I was pretty pumped. I knew if we were out shopping or something, and we seen that, we would have bought it in an instant. Just because she loves everything The Office. And, it's not too bad of a show. Can't blame her. Let's see. Some more New York guys. I don't even know these dudes. Raina Thompson, Steve Tasker. Must have been good then. Okay. Well, not that confident in pulling that Farve out of here, but hey, it was still fun nonetheless. Last pack. Let's see if we can get some Mojos. Scott Fullhage. No. Let's see, come on. Nope, I got the same one 2 packs in a row. Well, all right, guys. Ronnie Lottie. Well, thanks for checking out my first video, everybody. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. I know they're just kind of junky cards, but if you got any info for me, you want to let me know if I missed any cards or anything like that, really appreciate it. Please leave some comments. And if you could, help me out, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.